Hello everybody, welcome back to a new video. So as you guys know, I'm now back in New Zealand, so I thought I would go to a local supermarket and show you guys around. So this is an Asian supermarket, it's called Taiping, and it's an institution here, at least for me. So basically I think they've almost been open for 50 years, but yeah, I remember ever since I was young, like my family would basically shop here for like, I think, fruit, veggies, meat, and just a lot of like, products from China and stuff. So yeah, here we are in the vegetables and fruit and vegetables section. So honestly, coming back from having lived in Japan, like these prices didn't seem that expensive to me, at least like not for the vegetables. Like obviously certain fruits, obviously are expensive, but I think I don't know, I feel like it's pretty doable, pretty doable. But yeah, so here I'm just showing you guys a bit of the prices. Obviously certain things are expensive, but I feel like some fruits are more affordable, I want to say. But yeah, obviously that stuff is very expensive. Like I'm not, no, I don't know who can pay $50 for grapes or cherries, but anyways. Um, oh, another thing is that in New Zealand they recently got rid of like plastic bags for fruit and vegetables, which is awesome to see. So yeah, basically when you buy fruit and vegetables, either you get a paper bag or like a lot of products you wouldn't even use a bag. Now there's some things that I got in Japan for a lot cheaper, but I guess when you're in New Zealand, yeah, some things are a bit more expensive. Here we have some more vegetables, mandarins. A lot of these products are actually from New Zealand, so that's cool. We got some bananas. Yeah, just a bunch of fruit and vegetables. Honestly, it's like a very big selection. I think that's why we come here. Like, my mum basically shops here for fruit and vegetables because I think they're a little bit better than your normal, like, pack and save or countdown, let's say. Here we have a section of just dried goods. Honestly, I'm not sure what the stuff is, but there's a bit of everything there. Stuff from Thailand, stuff from different countries around Asia. So Taiping is predominantly like a Chinese supermarket, to be honest. Like most of the people there are Chinese, but you do see every now and then products from like other countries in Asia, which is cool. So yeah, just some more snacks. I remember those when I was in those pudding cups, but I don't think I ever tried them. Here we have a section where you can get your own like tofu, which is like freshly made, which is cool. We got some buns, freshly made, then some more tofu, and there's actually a section where you can order your own like roast duck. So that's very, very Chinese. Got some eggs here, so about $12 for 30 eggs. Some more snacks. Here's the frozen section, so we've got a lot of dumplings. I'm not sure about the price. I don't think it's cheap per se, but I guess if you wanna try it out, but I feel like real ones would just like make it at home. Here we have some buns, vegetable buns, which look pretty good. Like I want to try them out, but yeah, not super cheap. I mean, like for New Zealand, I think the prices are reasonable. Here we have a bunch of drinks and like tea, and again, this stuff is pretty cheap. Like you could get bottles of tea for $1, which I think again is very reasonable. Like pretty much almost on par with Japan, which is surprising. But yeah, loads of drinks to try, and Yakult, of course, or like off-brand Yakult. And then we have a big section with just like tea. Like if you're coming from a Chinese family, I'm sure you're very used to seeing all this stuff. Here we have some more assorted snacks. We got the wafers, durian flavors, and yeah, just a bunch of cool things to try. I definitely recommend, like, if you're curious in New Zealand or in Auckland, or if you can find your local Taiping, to check it out. We got some mochi. I actually got one of those, but they weren't very good. But I guess my standards are pretty high, having lived in Japan. Here we have just a section of noodles. So yeah, all the nudes, every noodle you could ever want, basically. Dried noodles for soups and cups. Again, a section of just like sauces. So yeah, in Chinese cuisine, they love their like sauces and flavors and extracts and whatever. So yeah, there's a bunch of those, which is cool. Honestly, I was kind of surprised. Like the selection of things is very good. I don't think like in the past, like when I was a kid, I don't remember there being this much stuff. But um, yeah, and then there's rice, which is actually cheaper than in Japan. I feel like I paid like probably like $20 for like 2 kg of rice in Japan. But yeah, you can find very big bags. I'm pretty sure that's where my family buy our rice. We have another frozen section of I think this is seafood, like fish balls and stuff that you would put in soups or like hot pots and stuff like that, which is pretty good. And then there's a whole section just for soy sauce, of course. So yeah, any sauce basically you'd ever want and need. And then they have another section of like, I guess international or other Asian cuisines. So like things from Malaysia, things from Korea. I also just came back from traveling in Korea, so it was kind of cool to see. Things like gochujang, I guess spam, which Koreans love. Different sauces, and then of course things from Japan as well. The Japanese section was very small, but I mean there were a few nice things, but they definitely are a lot more expensive than in Japan. But yeah, obviously it's still cool to check out if you want to try some different products. And then nearing to the end here, they've got like a section that's kind of just like Chinese medicine. So I don't know, I guess if you wanted to try. But yeah, we didn't really get much. We probably had like less than half the trolley. It was just kind of like fruit and vegetables. And we ended up spending, drumroll please, 90 to 50.